It was such an incredible experience because I've always loved stories. I always loved music, and that's what Peter and the Wolf is. It's a musical tale. It's always really wonderful when you find something that you didn't even expect you could ever actually do. My name is Jessica Novakovich. I am a ballet teacher, a choreographer, and a Pilates instructor at the Akhmedova Ballet Academy. I always wanted to be a ballet dancer. It was, just all I ever really wanted to do. I didn't have a very good background. I didn't have proper training. So I came to Madame when I was 17, and I auditioned, and she told me that if I wanted to be a dancer, that I needed to go back to the basics. And so at 17, she put me in a class with 13-year-olds. It was difficult because I saw that they knew more than me and they were better than me. And so I knew that I had to work really, really hard. And so Madame, she gave me a chance, and she gave me this opportunity to learn from her. And so she gave me this foundation, which is something that I can do what I want to do with now. The choreography that I'm able to work on with all the students comes from that base that she gave me. I was able to graduate and go into a company. That was all I ever wanted to do. After COVID, when I came back to her, she started to teach me how to become a teacher, but she gave me the opportunity to also choreograph a small piece. From there, I was able to really learn the process that I needed to create something. So every choreographer, every dancer is different, but I found the way that I needed to listen to the music and think about the student and how to create a story. And so I found that my love for music and my love for ballet and for creating something and my love for also teaching students and working with them, it kind of all came together with choreographing. That was truly a gift that I think I found, I guess, in a way, my kind of calling. I feel like the dancing and being a professional ballet dancer was always a dream, but it's always really wonderful when you find something that you didn't even expect you could ever actually do. When Madame gave me this opportunity of doing Peter and the Wolf, it was very daunting, I will not lie. There was a lot of stress, but it was such an incredible experience because I've always loved stories. I always loved music, and that's what Peter and the Wolf is. It's a musical tale. I loved the process of being able to, without words, just give each of the students a character that they had to portray and tell this tale and tell the story to the audience. And through Prokofiev's music, it takes you to a different world. It was really exciting for me to start my first full-length ballet with Peter and the Wolf. I was given a lot of freedom and a lot of trust because I don't think many first-time choreographers were given that amount of freedom. Madame really let me just have an empty studio with the girls and the music, and she said, "What do you want to do?" I was able to really work through all of the ideas that I wanted, and I tried. I had many different ways that the whole ballet could have gone, but she let me work through it. There was many times that, the entire time of Catching the Wolf, I had a very different way actually in the beginning, and I choreographed it and I tried it and I didn't like it. It wasn't right. And so I told her, I want to go a different direction. I wanted to make sure that the students had the choreography and they could practice it for enough time, but she gave me so much freedom to really find the way that I wanted to portray the story. I'm very thankful for that. I had to kind of find how to choreograph because I didn't have I don't have the greatest memory in the sense of if I do something once, I'll always remember it, which was something I actually really struggled with dancing, remembering combinations or remembering a correction. I had to work really hard because it didn't come naturally to me. So it's the same thing for choreographing. I always say this to the girls, you have to be comfortable letting go and doing weird things or beautiful things or ugly things, because that's what it is about being an artist, is from the audience perspective, they will always see who you are on stage. And if you are not true to yourself and authentic to yourself, you can never become an artist that reaches the audience. Patience is something that has not been easy for me. I'm not patient with myself, and so I have also been known to not be necessarily patient with them. So something I had to learn was how to balance pulling something out of them so that they can grow and keep up with what they need to do, but also doing it in a way that I don't lose patience so that it doesn't discourage me as the teacher, but also to discourage them as the student. How to boost them, to teach them to want to do it again, learn it better, do better, but also keeping this, you need to do it the correct way, you need to pick it up faster, learn how to react quickly. So I think that was a really big lesson that I've had to learn and definitely am still learning. I think the way that you gain trust with the students is by showing that you're always there with them, for them. If you're there sharing all of your knowledge and trying to help them in every way that you can, and not just technically, but also to help them as an artist, to help to express their emotions, but also to help them grow up. They're young, you know, and as we all know, growing up is hard. I hope in the future that I'll have the chance to do another ballet, and I would love to do a full-length production one day. I would love to do a ballet that's never been done before. So again, something kind of like this, nobody's really ever done it, and I want to take from the beginning. I don't want to re-choreograph something. I want to do something entirely new. So that's what I hope.